As someone who is constantly working on creative projects, one thing that I still struggle to overcome is focusing, especially if you've got a million creative ideas running through your head while you're working. It could seem almost impossible to focus on one task. However, this one trick really does help me to focus on the task at hand instead of having my mind wander with other creative ideas. So whether it's writer's block, totally feeling stuck, or just not feeling the urge to create, there are days when it really feels impossible to get anything at all. And that's why I've turned to music to help me feel focused as well as energized and excited to be working on my creative project. Hey there, Claire with Sage Green Creative, formerly Claire Creates, and I help busy creatives just like you balance their hectic real life with their creative projects without the burnout. So if that sounds good to you, hit that subscribe button down below and join us on our creative journey as we balance real world with our creative projects together. Music has always been a big part of my life. I just love how it can enhance my mood and boost my energy levels and feel motivated to get going and get pumped up. But when I'm trying to focus at the task on hand, it's not just any music that could get me through it. It is lo-fi hip-hop. This genre of music is characterized by its jazzy beats and relaxing melodies mixed in. When I listen to lo-fi hip-hop, I find I'm able to enjoy the music without getting distracted by the music, especially playlists that don't have any lyrics mixed in. Other types of focus music I love, especially when I'm writing, is synthwave, which is like an 80s mix, like an 80s retro mix, or ambient techno. Again, as long as there's no high-pitched noises in the background, which can sometimes happen with techno. So you do kind of have to be careful. If you find the music becomes too distracting, it's time to find a different playlist on YouTube. So music as a tool to focus on your work or your studying is nothing new. In fact, it's been around for decades, if not hundreds of years. People from all over the world use music as a tool to help the brain focus, whether it's classical music or, in this case, lo-fi. Everyone from all over the world can enjoy using music to really help them focus. For me, I find that the music is almost like meditating, except it's for work, because instead of like your mind wandering a million different thoughts, it's just like the music in the background, and then you get to concentrate on what you're working on as you're typing. So that's why I love being able to listen to my favorite playlists on YouTube. Plus, for me, it's totally worth the upgrade without the distracting ads with it for only $15 a month. And then I also subscribe to YouTube Plus because at night I use music to relax and fall asleep, like sleep hypnosis type music. So for me, it's totally worth the upgrade. I know not everybody could do that, but even if you do have the occasional ads in between, I still recommend YouTube because it got so many different playlists, like Lo-Fi Girl, Chill Village, just to name a few. So there really is a different genre of lo-fi or focus music for everybody, even some specifically tailored playlists for people who have ADHD or just have extra hard time focusing. There is totally a playlist for that. So in addition to music helping you focus, here are some additional tips to really help you stay focused on your creative project. Number 1, choose a playlist or song or type of music that has 0 lyrics. As motivating as lyrics could be, they could also be totally distracting, especially if you're working on a project that involves a lot of reading or writing. Number 2, use headphones, especially if you're able to get the noise canceling headphones. Those really work best. I like the over-the-ear ones, but I haven't found an affordable option that works for me, so I just have my old AirPods. 3, before you start working, create the playlist ahead of time. This will help you have less distractions because you've already got the mix ahead. So whether it's Spotify or YouTube Plus, just have a playlist ready to go so you're not distracted by skipping or or jumping around the music, and that way you could totally focus on what you're working on. And number 4, experiment with different types of music, like different genres of music. I know a lot of people like classical music for studying. I personally find classical music distracting myself, but not everybody loves lo-fi or techno. So just truly search around, see what works for you, experiment, and maybe write a journal entry or something, what you notice, how you feel, and what you're able to produce in a session, depending on what type of music you listen to. So sometimes it is trial and error to find your preferred genre of music. And I personally like different types of music for different activities. Like if I'm working on my Notion setup, I will do more of the synth wave, and if I'm writing, I'll do more of the techno, and then the lo-fi. I kind of like everything. I really love lo-fi, if you couldn't tell. It's a really powerful way to stay focused. It triggers the brain, hey, we're working on this thing now. Especially, let's say you only listen to lo-fi when you're writing. So the more times that you could condition your brain, hey, lo-fi equals writing, it helps speed up the flow state, and also keeps the brain focused on that single task at hand. So I hope this helps. I just wanted to share this tip. It really was a game changer for me when I started listening to lo-fi, and then it was also a game changer for me when I have different styles or genres of music for each different task, like we talked about. So go ahead and have fun experimenting. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite focus music is, or if you listen to music while you work, or maybe music is too distracting for you, no matter what type of music. But hopefully this gives you some ideas, because it is really hard to stay focused when you got so many ideas going on, or not feeling motivated to create. So again, I hope this helps, and I hope you all are having an amazing time being creative and being balanced with your real life. So I'll see you guys in the next one, and don't forget to hit subscribe. Bye.